I realized I'm a very conflicting human being. I recognized this earlier, but basically, I have a friend that I really, or I guess with all of my friends, almost, I'm one of those people that, like, if you call for me, I will come. And it makes me feel very nice when someone will be like, hey, can we talk? Can we just talk? You know, it's never like a bad can we talk. It's just like, I just want to talk to you. And I really like that feeling. I'm also one of those people that wants to do that with others, but, like, doesn't, because they feel really insecure about, you know, being a burden and shit. But, like, that's another point. But basically, it's just like, if you don't call me, or if you don't tell me you want to hang out, if you don't tell me you want to talk, I feel very, like, you don't like me. Like, I am a very weird person when it comes to that, because on one hand, you have to, I guess, if you're going to invite me to hang out with you, to be with you, you have to be willing to do it in a way that I will feel comfortable being there. Because if not, I feel like I am going out of my way to do something that I hate for you. But if you are willing to, I don't know, talk to me in a more reserved space, if you're willing to, like, instead of force me to play a game, let me watch and just be there, if you're willing to, like, talk with me about things and give me details of your life and tell me what's going on, I'm more, like, pleased and more willing to be in that sort of situation than to be asked to play a game that I don't want to play, or to be asked to like, just be there and sit there and not actually talk, or to be asked to join and, like, just listen to you prattle on about something that, like, really ultimately I just don't find an interest in like you do. Like, it could be a person or whatever. I'm just like, I don't want, I'm it's really sad. It's like, I don't like that you called me in here to talk about someone that, like, I just don't care for or don't like, but you asked me specifically to hear you out about this person. Like, why? I'm sure you have other people you could have talked to about this person. Why are you asking me? And they don't, like, explain why they're asking or telling me. They just say, I wanted someone to talk to you and you're one of the people on my list. And I'm just like, okay, one of the people as in not the first choice? Got it. Interesting. It's very interesting to me, because I'm just like, on one hand, I love being with people. Like, you ask me to be there, I will be there. It doesn't matter, because I'm always going to be someone that you can reach out to. But if what you're asking me to be there for isn't worth me having gotten out of the way to be there in the first place, I tend to get very irritable. But I never say why I get irritable, and that harbors a lot of interesting feelings that I shouldn't be feeling, basically, because it's my own fault. I realized that, like, when you first start talking to people, they'll ask you to hang out quite a bit, and that is really nice to me, because I'm just like, thank you for asking. Like, I really, really appreciate you for asking that. But after a while, they just kind of expect you to show up when they're there. And I'm just like, no, that's not how I like to work. I don't like to just be around so that whenever it's convenient, you can use me for whatever is at your convenience. Talk to me in this specific way, and then ignore me for the rest of the time that I'm there. That's not fun for me. That's not interesting for me. That very much so makes me very irritable. Like, I feel like I tend to drop everything to, like, if someone were to message me and be like, hey, come meet this person. I'm just like, okay, you obviously want me to be there, so I will be there. Or, hey, I miss you, let's talk. I'm just like, okay, awesome, we'll do that then. I realize that's something that I have been, I guess, dealing with, is they would ask me to be there, but I'd always be wondering, what am I here for? Am I just here because I was someone that you could ask to be here? Am I just here because you wanted me around? Okay, it's not, but like, they don't tell me why I'm there. I'm just there, and so I'll ask, so why did you call me? And they're just like, I just wanted you to be here. I was like, okay, as much as I love that you want me here, what are we doing? Am I just here to be present in the call while you're not actually here? While we're not actually having a conversation, while you're talking to other people? I'm just like, why am I here? I'm following you. It feels like you want me around like a lapdog. And I'm just like, I love that. If you were my partner, I would absolutely love that. But you're not. We are friends. And so now I'm feeling very like... And it's a really sad thing that my brain does, where I'll translate me being with someone that doesn't seem like they actually want me there as, you didn't respect my time enough to actually pencil me in for a convenient conversation. Like, I don't know, I'm very much so like, if you're going to ask me to join, give me a reason why you want me to be there. And it's like, sometimes it's just to be there, you know? And I love that when you're actually presently in the call, and, you know, if something happens, we're talking about it. If not, then nothing, you know? But like, I guess it's one specific person. This person would ask me to join, but would not be in the call. They're, you know, like, how do I explain it? It's like they have their, you know, but I know that the headphones are not on. They're not actually listening to anything that's going on. They're literally like, it's almost like they told me to sit in their room with them while they do something, but the thing that they're doing is not in that room. You know what I mean? And they'll come back, you know, whenever it's convenient. They want to, like, you know, have a spat about something and be like, what are you doing, or whatever. And then they'll leave again. I'm just like, so you just want me to sit here and wait for you to come back? And like, I don't want to do that, you know? And that's kind of how it was for a really long period of time. And so I started, like, you know, if she wanted me to be there and she wasn't around, I left, you know? Like, don't expect me to just sit here and wait for you when you ask me to be here and you're not even present. Like, hello? Is that fine for you? Is that normal to you? It's very different to, like, if, I don't know, if we were in this same room and she was doing her own thing and I was doing my own thing, that's different to me. But in a VC call, where she's not actually hearing anything that's happening, I'm just like, it's like you're in a completely different room than I am. That's not, like, quality time or body doubling. That's literally just being in our own spaces. So why did you call me in here to be in my own space? I was doing that elsewhere. Which is like, I don't know, maybe I'm really weird. Like, it just doesn't feel the same almost. Like, I know for a fact I could be working and my friends could be playing a game, but at least we're in the same, like, vicinity. You know, it's not like they're playing a game in another call and they asked me to be in this one call, you know? Like, I can hear what's going on, I can see what's going on, I can check in on them every once in a while, you know, and that sort of thing. And that's kind of what I like about being in those calls where we're doing our own thing. Like, I don't know, I'll be watching a show and I'll laugh about something and someone will be like, what are you laughing about? I'm just like, okay, well, this thing happened, you know? And I like that sort of thing. Whereas in a call with her, it's like, I wouldn't know jack squat about what she's doing or what's going on over there or what's happening. And she doesn't know anything about what's going on over here. So we're not actually in a call together. We're in the call, yes, kind of, but not actually. It's very, like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. I don't like feeling alone when someone wants me to be there. It's like, why do I feel alone when you just asked me to join you? I don't like that. Like, hello? I feel like if you're going to ask me to be there, at least also be present, you know? But she wasn't, and so, like, it's, anyways, that's just, I don't know, for some reason that pisses me off, even though it's not actually happening anymore because I started, like, leaving. But I guess I got triggered by it because she'd asked me to join the call for help with something, and then I didn't know that she had asked me to join because, you know, she didn't actually directly message me or mention me, so I didn't know about it until 20 minutes later. So I get into the call, and, you know, she had left, literally gotten up and left, and went to bed. So I waited there for 4 hours, because she said she had a question, and I know that if I were to go away, I wouldn't remember that she had asked me about something. So I stayed, because my ADHD brain would have been really forgetful. So I stayed and waited, and she came back, and she had figured it out 10 minutes after she'd asked it, and never thought to tell me. So I was over here waiting and wondering and whatever, but she hadn't even told me that I didn't have to wait anymore, that the question was already answered or anything. She didn't inform me, nothing. So I was just waiting for nothing, and I'm just like, you're kidding. You're fucking kidding. No way. You actually, like, are you serious? I'm sorry. I understand being forgetful. I really do. But as someone who's always had this issue and has told her before that I don't like being in call when she's not actually present, and then to have been, like, no communication said about what actually happened, it fucking threw me for a loop. I was so angry. It's like, I don't want to be angry right now. But I'm tired, and I have to stay up until you stream anyways, and this is just an added, like, irritation that I did not need today. But there it is, and I could have left and done something else and talked with people that wanted to talk with me. And it was great because, you know, there was at least one person in that call that I wanted to talk to, but at some point, you know, you really stop talking, and it had gotten to that point for like an hour, and I'm just like, I really should have left. And I'm just like, wow. On one hand, I'm glad I got to talk to this person. On the other hand, I really should have left an hour ago, because once there was nothing to talk about, it was a lot of, why the fuck am I still here? And then she comes back and she tells me that, and I'm just like, why the fuck did I stay? Are you kidding? I could have left so long ago. It pisses me off. It fires me off so much. For what? Like, I don't know. It made me angry, and I don't like being angry. Anyways, that was fun, and it was really bad because, like, during the time frame of those 4 hours, it had hit like 2100 last night, and I just got really depresso for no reason. I don't know what happened. I don't know what triggered it. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up like going to like someone's social media account and just looking at it and staring at it for like 10 minutes, and I ended up like crying my absolute eyes out. Like, I muted myself, and I'm just like, oh my god, why did I do this to myself? Why am I looking at this social media thing? Why am I doing this? Why does it hurt so bad? Why am I like this? What made me sit here and just look at this and cry? Like, why? I should have, like, distracted myself or done something or anything, but I didn't. And I just sat there and I looked at it, like, in absolute disarray and pain. And I'm just like, okay, that's awesome. I love that for me. So here for it. I wish it wasn't happening. Like, it's just, it really sucks. It really just, why am I doing it? And so I ended up like, I need to get this person out of my head. I need to get this person out of my head. I need to get this person out of my head because it hurts. It hurts a lot. And I don't know why. And I don't want to keep crying because this isn't fun. And so like I went downstairs and I grabbed like, you know, something to make me forget something or make me hurt or whatever. So I didn't have to like think about the thing anymore. And thankfully like it gave me a headache. So like kind of drowned out whatever thoughts or feelings I was having, which is nice. Definitely not healthy, but you know, it was helpful in the moment. Okay. But yeah, I think that also made me a bit more irritable, which is why I was like so angry by the end of the night. But yeah, that ended up happening, and I'm just like, okay, well, this is great and awesome, and I love that for you, but I'm also really pissed off, and I just had a lovely emotional episode for no reason, and you just made me even more irritated with everything that I do for you, so I'm just gonna, like, throw myself, onto a plushy mattress, and scream for like 5 hours. It's fine. It's okay. It's great. I didn't actually end up doing that. That probably would have been really therapeutic, actually. But anyways, so yeah, that's that. That's just Anyways, this is my venti channel. Okay, you can't be mad at me. It's just what I do. All right. Anyways, thank you for listening to my podcast episode. I guess I don't know. It's I ranted. I said things. Goodbye.